Hey there, seekers of presence and power. Welcome back to the channel, where silence seduces, depth dominates, and mastery is magnetic. Zen, Stoicism, seduction of the soul. If you're tired of chasing, tired of the noise, and you're ready to become the calm in the chaos, you're exactly where you need to be. Before we begin, take a second, breathe in, and if you're vibing with this energy, like the video, subscribe, and tap the bell so you never miss a moment of this inner game evolution. Now, let me tell you the story of Rogers, the man who spoke 3 phrases that made her wet, not because of what he said, but because of who he was. In a noisy world, the quiet man speaks the loudest. His name was Rogers. He wasn't flashy. He didn't peacock. He just was. Still, unshakable. A man forged by silence, carved by restraint, and defined by self-mastery. She sat across from him, not entirely sure why she was nervous. She'd met many men, rich ones, funny ones, hot ones. But this one didn't chase, didn't fumble, didn't flatter. He simply existed with such grounded presence. It pulled her in without effort. And then, he said just 3 phrases. 3 truths so clear, so raw, they bypassed her mind and struck something deeper, something primal, something sacred. Phrase 1, I don't need you to feel full. In that moment, Rogers didn't say it to impress her. He said it because it was true. He had spent years learning solitude. Zen taught him, attachment is suffering. Stoicism taught him, you control only your response, not the world, not her. So he sat there, not needing her validation, not seeking approval. He was whole, with or without her. And when a man is whole, he becomes magnetic. Her pupils dilated, her breath slowed, because this wasn't the energy of a man trying to possess. It was the presence of a man who had already possessed himself. And that made her want to give herself fully, willingly. Phrase 2, I see you, not your mask. Most men flirt with what's visible. Rogers touched what's invisible. Where others praised her body, he noticed the fatigue behind her eyes. Where others worshipped her smile, he saw the tension in her shoulders. Zen says, when the mind is still, the truth appears. And Rogers' mind was still. Stoicism says, don't be deceived by appearances. Look to the essence of things. And Rogers lived it. So when he said, I see you, she knew he wasn't talking to her ego. He was talking to her spirit. And for the first time, she didn't feel like she had to perform. She felt safe, exposed, real. And paradoxically, that made her want to be undone. Phrase 3, silence says more than noise. As the energy intensified, she leaned in. Most men would have cracked, jumped in with a joke, a compliment, an offer. But Rogers stayed silent. Not awkwardly, but powerfully. Zen teaches, the truth is in the stillness. Stoicism reminds us, impulse is weakness. Mastery is restraint. In that silence, he did more than any sweet talker could. He let her feel. He let her yearn. Because true masculinity isn't loud. It's anchored. It doesn't rush to impress. It waits to be revealed. And that pause, that breath, melted her walls. Rogers stands up slowly, leaves a few folded bills beneath his teacup, offers her a look. Not a request, but an invitation. Then he walks into the rain. She watched him disappear into the night, not confused, not hurt, but awakened. Her heart raced, her body buzzed, not because of what he gave her, but because of what he didn't take. He didn't need to win her. He wasn't trying to. And that made her want to give him everything. Want to be irresistible? Don't chase desire. Become the still flame, and let the moths come to you. If you felt something in this story, if a part of you paused just for a breath and listened, then you're not here by accident. This isn't a channel for the loud. It's for the few who crave stillness in chaos, depth in desire, and power in presence. Subscribe, not to follow, but to remember who you are. Support the mission, like, share, and most of all, live it,